Okay, I think I'm live. Wonderful. Okay, today we're going to do online exercises, and it's number 3. Let's take a peek. What are we doing? Well, this is a live English lesson. Wow. And the question is, what are we studying? Ooh, let me put my comment in. There we go. Hello and welcome. Today we're going to practice with quiz games from eslgamesplus.com. Right. So we're going to use online exercises to test and improve our English, and we're going to have some fun. Okay, so let's do it. Let's jump in. Let's take a look. What do we have? Give me just a sec here. I need to refresh something, and we'll get started. Maybe while we're waiting, people will come in the comments. Someone is here. Leah Huda says hi. I'll say hello. Okay, so today we're doing online exercises, and I'm going to show you what we'll be doing. Okay, so let's take a look. Garden says hello. All right, this should be a very interactive lesson. Woo! So these are games from eslgamesplus.com. They don't know me, and I just found them on the internet, and I thought they had some useful stuff. So they're definitely not paying me to do this. I wish they were. Okay, so let's get these to load. Siri Suparatana Sangnurak says, hey, teacher, so cute and funny. Interesting. All right, so hopefully these will load. Tubagus says, hello, good evening from Indonesia. All right, salamat malam. Okay, so we might as well jump in and start on the first one. So all of these, it's taking a little bit to load, but they're all quizzes. All right, so I'll show you the first one and we'll get started. Okay, so we're gonna play. So down below we have 2 empty spaces, and it's kind of like a kid's game, but it's oriented for English learners. So we have it's a So we need to put 2 blocks in using the clock. All right, so what do you think? You guys tell me the answer, and I'll put the blocks in, and we'll talk about it and make sure that we understand it. So what do you think? On this quiz game, it's telling time. So I'll give you a hint. It's a quarter. A quarter. So we're looking at the clock. It's a quarter to 12. All right, so now we check. Yes, Leah Huda says a quarter. It's not a quarter past 12. A quarter past 12 would mean that it would be 12:15, and the minute hand would be over here. So it's a quarter to 12. We'll check. We hear that little noise, and that means that we got it correct. All right, so let's see. Let's jump over, and we'll see if this one loads. This one is prepositions. All right, so let's take a look. All right, so Sam has been a teacher 10 years. All right, take a moment and you tell me, what do you think fits in the sentence? I'll play some nice music. Okay, so we'll move right along. So Sam has been a teacher for 10 years, right? So we're talking about the length of time. How long has he been a teacher? So while we're here, why don't we do some pronunciation? I love pronunciation. So repeat after me. Sam has been a teacher for 10 years. Okay, same thing. If you're doing pronunciation, put some apples in the comments. Tubagus says, nice music, sir. Yes, I think it's good. It's good for studying. It kind of relaxes us. All right, so let's go to another quiz game. This one is time words. All right, here we go. All right, there are 7 in a So we need 2 blocks here, 2 things to put in. What do you guys think? Here's your music. Okay, so let's take a look. There are 7 days in a week, right? So it's the only one that fits. Vera Kalugina says hello, hello, and hello to everyone else who has joined as well. So let's check our answer. Let's see if there are 7 days in a week is correct. We should hear a nice noise. Okay, so let's do pronunciation. Repeat after me. There are 7 days in a week. Okay. All right. So let's go to another type of quiz game. All right. Ooh, I see apples. People are doing pronunciation. All right. Let's do, these are question words. All right. So what, where, who, why, when, and how. Let's play. Okay, so A is the question and B is the answer. So we have to use the information to figure out what goes in. All right, so here we go. Is your name. My name is Dan. All right, so which question word goes inside? Is it what, why, when, or who? Here's some music while you think about it. Okay, so is your name. My name is Dan. Right, so we need the original question, which will generate or create a response. Okay, so it's what is your name? And let's check to make sure I'm telling you the truth. Okay, here we go. So repeat after me. Let's do pronunciation. What is your name? My name is Dan. Okay, all right, let's move on to another type of quiz game. This one is, verbs followed by prepositions. Could be tricky. Let's take a look. Okay, 3 blocks on this one. Yes, great opportunity. Here we go. She, the waiter, the food. Okay, so we need 3 blocks on this one. All right, here's some music. Okay, so we have some answers. Let's take a look. She, we have she and we have a waiter, and the waiter is the person that's working in the restaurant, probably bringing the food. So let's see. We have some about, complain to, complain by. Well, I think she complained, which means she didn't like something, so she complained. And who is she going to complain to, right? She's going to complain to the waiter. Right? And what did she complain? What was the reason? She complained about the food. Right. So, this is a little more a trickier one. Great. So repeat after me. Let's do pronunciation. She complained to the waiter about the food. And if she's unhappy with what the waiter has to say, she might complain to the owner, right? Or the supervisor or the boss, right? So we're in the past tense, right? She complained to the waiter about the food. And she could have said it's too hot, it's too spicy, it's too cold, it's undercooked. You know, something's wrong with the food. So that's why she complained. Excuse me. Okay. All right, let's move to the next one. Oh, I see apples in the comments. That means you're doing pronunciation. Great. Okay, so let's do another time one. Here we go. All right, so we're going to use this clock here, and we have the choices. It's mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, so let's take a look what we have. There's 2 o'clock, a quarter past, 2, half. A quarter is not going to work because a quarter would be, it could be a quarter to something, or if it's over here, a quarter past something. So let's see, it is, woo, the long hands all the way down. It's half past 2. So in other words, it's 2:30, right? It's very common for people to say, oh, what time is it? It's 2:30 already? I'm running late? Ah, in other words, it's 2:30. So repeat after me. Nice short sentence. It's 2:30. Okay, moving forward. And we'll check our answer. Yes, all right. And Leah Huda says it's 2:30. Yes, that's right. Okay. Okay, let's do another one. This is prepositions, verbs followed by prepositions. The tricky one. Here we go. Okay, so we were right last time. Hooray! Woo, okay. I often the radio to hear the news. Woo, what do you think? Okay, I like this music. It makes me very relaxed, and it's easy for me to focus with music like this. Okay, so frequently, I often the radio to hear the news. All right, so I often listen. And what do I listen to? Oh, I listen to the radio. And what's the purpose? To hear the news. All right, so I frequently, it's something I do a lot. I often listen to the radio to hear the news. And this is probably, well, I guess it could still be current, you know, if someone's driving in their car, they might have the radio on and be listening, or even on the internet. All right, let's do pronunciation. Repeat after me. I often listen to the radio to hear the news. All right, and let's check our answer. It was right. All right, to the next quiz, the next group of questions. Here we go. All right, so we'll go to the next one. Okay, is your phone number? It's 998-569. Right, so which question word goes in the blank? Okay, so I think this one's pretty straightforward. The answer is, it's 998-569. So that is the answer to the question. And the person's probably saying, what is your phone number, right? Okay, so let's take a look. Oh, repeat after me. What is your phone number? It's 998-569. Leah Huda says, what's the difference between listen and hear? Well, let's see. I hear you. I'm listening to you. They're similar in that we're going to be using our ears, right, to take in the information. We use them a little bit different. We would say listen to something, listen to someone. I hear what you're saying. Sometimes in a little bit deeper context, if you're listening to someone, it means that you are kind of appreciating what they're saying. But if you just hear someone, then you kind of just hear the noise that they're saying. And maybe you don't really appreciate it that much. Let's see. All right, so I hear you. I listen to you. They're quite similar. Okay, so let's submit this answer. All right, it's right. Okay, let's go to the next one. All right, these are time expressions. All right, here we go. There are 12 in a I'm going to say a lot. Okay, so here we go. There are 12 months in a year. All right. Right? Repeat after me. There are 12 months in a year. Okay, so we'll submit it. Is it correct? Yes, it's correct. All right, let's do prepositions. Oh, we'll submit our last one. All right, we'll go to the next one. Okay, we are having a party Christmas Eve. What do you think? In, with, on, or at? Let's take a look. Okay, so we are having a party on Christmas Eve, right? With holidays, we use on, right? Here we go, let's check. Okay, here we go, repeat after me. We are having a party on Christmas Eve. All right, let's go to the next group of questions. All right, I see apples. Great. Okay, back to time. Here we go. It's Right, remember to use the clock, and here are the choices. What blocks would you put in for the answers? Okay, so this one's pretty straightforward. We have the long hand, which is pointing at the 12, and we have the hour hand, which is pointing at the 4. Okay, so it's 4 o'clock. All right, so repeat after me. It's 4 o'clock. Aha, Vera Kalugina says 4 o'clock sharp. Yes, that means it's right on the 12, right? 4:00, exactly 4 o'clock. You can also say 4 o'clock on the dot. So I will meet you at the train station at 4 o'clock sharp, or I will meet you at the train station 4 o'clock on the dot. On the dot. You could say 8 o'clock on the dot. Sure. All right. All right. Let's go to the next one. Here we go. Verbs followed by prepositions. Let's do it. Jim, heart problems, so keep an eye on him. Right, we need 2 blocks to put it into the sentence. What do you think? Let's see. I'm going to give you an example in the comments of on the dot, because Garden says on a dot. So here's the example. I'll meet you at the train station. Whoop. At 8 o'clock on the dot. Okay. Right. Okay. Ooh, we have question. We have answers already. Here we go. So let's see. It's Jim, so it's just one person, right? So we can't use suffer because that would be for more than one person. They suffer. We suffer. Jim and Fred suffer. So we need suffers. All right. And what is the reason that he suffers? Well, he suffers from heart problems. Okay. So repeat. See, Kamal Oka says, I did not understand on the dock. Well, it's not on the dock, it's on the dot. And I just put it in the comments right before. I said, I'll meet you at the train station at 8 on the dot. It means exactly 8 o'clock. All right, so repeat after me. Here we go. Jim suffers from heart problems, so keep an eye on him. Okay, and let's check our answer. All right. Kamal says, okay, thanks. All right, good, good. I like questions. Right, let's do question words. Here it is. Okay. Does the train arrive? It arrives at 10 a.m. Right, which question word goes in? Okay, so we're looking for a time, right? It arrives at 10, so then we're automatically going to use when. When does the train arrive? All right, repeat after me. When does the train arrive? It arrives at 10 a.m. Right, that was pronunciation. Let's submit it. All right, I see apples from Tubagus. Great. Right, let's move to the next group of questions. All right, time expressions. Here we go. There are 24 in a Okay, all right, so there are 24 hours in a day, right? And it's a good example of the preposition in, right? It's not on a day, it's in a day, right? Repeat after me. There are 24 hours in a day. And we'll check our answer. Hooray, it's correct. Right? Do some prepositions. Next question. I got a gift, my dad, Father's Day. What do you think? Okay, so Father's Day is a common holiday in the United States and I think around the world, right? You have Mother's Day, you have Father's Day, and it's just a day for, you know, having a special day with your father and saying thank you for the work he's done and stuff like that and being part of your life. Okay, so I got a gift for my dad on Father's Day. So Father's Day is considered another holiday like Christmas, not as big as Christmas, but it's a holiday, so we're going to use on. Okay, let's check it. Yay, it's correct. Repeat after me. Let's do pronunciation. I got a gift for my dad on Father's Day. Okay, all right, let's go back to the next section. Ooh, time. Here we go. It is Okay, so we can take a look at the clock up here, and the shorthand is pointing to the 3 so that we know it's 3, and the longhand is pointing straight up to the 12, so it's 3 o'clock on the dot. Or the other one was 3 o'clock sharp. You can also say, I'm going to type it into the comments here, you can say at the top of the hour. And if we say at the top of the hour, we're not necessarily talking about, it could be 3 or 4 or whatever, but we'll say, okay, I'll see you at the top of the hour. So if it's like 2:45 or something, if I say I'll see you at the top of the hour, then you know that I'm going to be there at 3. So I'll see you at the top of the hour. There you go. So there's the example in the comments. And the opposite would be the bottom of the hour, right? So the top of the hour is up here. The bottom of the hour would be 1/2 or 3:30 or 5:30 or whatever. Right. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's go to the next one. All right, woo. Verbs followed by prepositions. Next question. Who are you? Okay, so who are you? Well, it's going to be a question, right? And it's going to be happening right now in the present, so it's an ongoing action, so we're waiting. Who are you waiting for? Right, let's take a check. All right, it's correct. So repeat after me. Who are you waiting for? And since it's a question, we have to change our voice a little bit. It's not a statement. Who are you waiting for? No, we have to say, who are you waiting for? So at the end, our voice kind of goes up a little bit, right? Who are you waiting for? All right, okay. Let's do a question words one. These seem to maybe be the least difficult, but it's good practice. Here we go. Is she talking to? She is talking to her mom. Okay, so the answer is she is talking to her mom, right? So we need a person, right? And the only way to ask for a person is who, right? We'll check the answer. All right, repeat after me. Who is she talking to? She's talking to her mom. All right. And I see Sky Blue has joined, says hello from Turkey. Hello, hello. All right. I see apples and a banana. All right. That means you're doing pronunciation. Wonderful. Right. Leah Huda says who because we're asking about a human. Right. We're asking about a person. All right. Let's move to the next section. All right. Here is the question. There are 60 in an All right, here we go. There are 60 seconds. Oh, no, that's not right. Ooh, it almost tricked me because it's and. So we need a word that starts with a vowel sound. Okay, and the only one that starts with a vowel sound is an hour. When we say the word hour, we don't pronounce the H. So the O is a vowel sound. So we have to have an in front of it. So there are 60 seconds. No, not right. What am I doing with the brown one? There are 60 minutes in an hour. I'm going crazy. All right. So repeat after me. Here we go. There are 60 minutes in an hour. Okay, so remember when we say hour, the H is silent. All right, here we go. Prepositions, next question. The pipes are broken. Shall we call a plumber? Okay, so the pipes are broken. Shall we call? Ooh, I don't see any answers yet. There's an answer. Okay, I like it. Ooh, we call for. It's the reason. Why do we need it? Because the pipes are broken, so we're going to call for a plumber. Right, and let's take a look. We'll take a look at some pictures and make sure that we understand what pipes are that we're talking about, right? So we could say pipes under the sink. All right, it could be something like this. Maybe they are like metal pipes or steel or stainless steel pipes. But it's also common sometimes to have plastic, right? But either way, in the situation, the pipes were broken. And a plumber is a person who works with this kind of stuff. Right? So they're the guy or possibly the woman who comes and they, you know, when someone puts too much food down the drain, you get a clogged drain. Let's see, clogged. All right, so this is a good example because they cut away the side of the pipe or the picture to show, and it's clogged. So this is the drain or the pipe, and it's clogged. Clogged means full. It's stuck. It's jammed. Nothing can go through. So you might need a plumber to come and check it out. See this lady? She's like, the drain is plugged. My food won't go down. So she's using the plunger. That's what it's called. She's using a plunger. Let's take a look. Plunger. All right, so this is a plunger. It's a very helpful tool, but it's it's like an unsung hero, right? Everyone needs it, but no one really wants to talk about why they need it. So you can use it for a toilet. You can also use it for a regular drain on a sink. All right, so let's go back. All right, so repeat after me. The pipes are broken. Shall we call for a plumber? Okay, all right, let's move on to the next group. Ooh, spell plunger. All right, let's take a look here. I'll put my apples. All right, well, put it in a sentence. How about this? The lady was using a plunger to unclog the drain. All right, to unclog the drain or unclog the pipe? Because the drain is kind of the part at the top, but it goes in and down the pipe. Right. Okay. All right, let's move forward. Here we go. All right, back to some time. All right, here it is. Ooh, okay. It's a Okay, so what time is it on the clock? What do you think? All right. Garden says 3:15. Leahuda says 12:15. Woo! Tubagus says 12:15. Let's take a look. Well, we know it's going to be a quarter, right? Because we can divide the clock up into 4 kind of pieces of pie. So this is one section. This is another section. Another section. Another section. So it's a quarter, 1/4. Right? 15 minutes. So it's a 12:15 because the hour hand is kind of pointing towards the 12. Let's check. Whoop. What's wrong? Quarter. Oh, there it is. Ah, I got to put in the past. Ha ha ha. 12:15. Let's check that. The Leahuda says the green one. Yes. Ah, not the blue pill. Not the blue pill. It's the green one this time. All right. So repeat after me. It's a 12:15. All right. And did you hear the noise? When I put the wrong answer, it's like right. Okay, moving on to the next one. All right, next question. These are verbs followed by prepositions. Right? We were playing, so I the ball him. We were playing, so I the ball him. All right, what do you think? Okay, so we were playing and there's a ball and the only verb in here is to throw, right? All right, so we were playing, so it's in the past tense. It's already happened. So I threw, right? I threw the ball. Now there are a couple options here. To or at, but I think they were playing and they were in a good mood, and I'll explain the difference in a moment. We were playing, so I threw the ball to him, right? So I threw it to him and he probably caught it and then he threw it back to me. But, and I'm sure this is the right answer, but I wanted to explain the difference if you put at. If you put at, it changes the dynamic, the meaning of the situation. We were playing, so I threw the ball at him. All right, this one means it's kind of like a mean thing to do. You're throwing it at the person to try to maybe hurt them or try to, I don't know, knock them over or something like that. So the answer is probably to, because we were playing. And if we are playing, then we're probably having a good time together. But if you want to be evil, you could say we were playing, so I threw the ball at him, right? Like you're aiming at someone. All right, so it's probably 2. Let's check. Aha, okay. So if you throw the ball at someone, the person might not know that it's coming towards them, right? You threw it at them and they're like, ah, ooh, they're surprised. But if you throw the ball to someone, they're probably ready to catch it. And they're going to catch it, maybe throw it back to you. All right? So, see, Leah Huda says, threw is the past of throw. That's right. Repeat after me. We were playing, so I threw the ball to him. And Leah Huda says intentionally. So they are both intentionally. If you say, so I threw the ball to him, so I threw the ball at him. But if you say at him, it's not like the person wants you to throw it at them. You're not playing with them. They don't maybe know that the ball is coming and you might be trying to be mean or something like that. Okay. All right, let's do the question words. Here we go. Are you from? I am from Spain. All right, so I'm from Spain means they're talking about a location, a place. So we have to put in where. All right, let's submit. Where, of course. Repeat after me. Where are you from? I am from Spain. And it's probably much more common for them to say I'm. So I'm going to put it in the comments. To say I'm instead of I am. I'm from Spain. It's not so common to say I am from Spain. It's correct and it's possible, but it's just an extra word, and I think most native speakers will just say I'm from Spain. Okay. All right, let's move forward. All right, so this is the time one. Go to the next one. All right. There are 60 in a... Did we already do this one? Maybe not. All right, what do you think? Okay, so this one should be pretty straightforward. There are 60 seconds in a minute. All right. Okay, so repeat after me. There are 60 seconds in a minute. Right. Okay, woo. Prepositions, always interesting. Here we go. Sweets are bad, your teeth. Okay, so sweets. I usually don't say sweets. I usually say candy, but pretty much the same thing. All right, let's just we'll do the answer first. Sweets are bad for your teeth, right? All right, let's take a look. Where is my pictures? Let's put in sweets, and then we'll put in candy. See if there's any difference. Okay, so I would say I see candy, but some people say sweets. That's fine. I'll put in candy now. Very similar. So it's your choice. You can say sweets or candy. For me, it just seems natural to say candy, but I've also heard people say sweets. So it's good to have options. All right, let's go back. All right, repeat after me. Sweets are bad for your teeth. But they taste really good. Okay, here we go. Let's do the time. Here we are. All right, these are getting straightforward now. All right, it is. Well, I'm pretty sure we know it is 1 o'clock. All right. Vera Kalugina says candy plural. Let's see. I would just say candy by itself. Sometimes people say candies. But I've been using candy all by itself to mean plural. Like a big bucket of candy or a big box of candy. Or I've also heard that there are candies and sweets. So I'm not sure if there is a super big difference there. Right? Okay, so repeat after me. And here they go again. I wouldn't say it is, I would say it. I'm going to type it into the comments. It is. It's just too wordy. And when I say wordy, it means like too many words. It's too much movement for our mouth. It's easier just to say it's 1 o'clock. Oh, there's my apostrophe. Oh, I gotta change the language on my keyboard. 1 second. Go. O'clock. Alright. So I would say it's 1 o'clock. I probably wouldn't say it is 1 o'clock. It's possible. But it is wordy. It sounds too long. Alright. Ooh, let's do verbs followed by prepositions. Woo! Okay, this should be a good one. My father, my mother in college. What do you think? Okay, all right. Here we go. So my father, my mother in college. So no, it's going to be married, right? It's going to be past tense because that's all the options we have. So got married to my mother in college, right? Let's check it. All right, repeat after me. My father got married to my mother in college. Right. Sky Blue has a sad face. But it's an opportunity. We can learn it. All right, let's do one more time. Repeat after me. My father got married to my mother in college. Another thing I like about pronunciation is that when we do it, our brain makes a connection with how the words are connected to each other, right? So I'm not saying my father married to got my mother. It's my father got married to my mother in college. So the more we practice it, the more our brain makes the connection that it's got married to. Got married to. My father got married to my mother in college. Or we could switch it around. We could say, my mother got married to my father in college. Or we could even say they got married to each other in college. So many options. All right, let's see. We're going to skip the question words. Let's go to... All right, let's see. Let's go to prepositions. Yes. All right. Oh. All right, next one. Here we go. I met my wife, a party. Alright, I met my wife, a party. What do you think? Okay, so I see everyone saying at, and I agree with you, it's the right answer, but I'm just going to explain to you how it would change if we chose the other ones. What would it mean? It would be kind of silly. So let's see, I met my wife on a party. So this means that you're walking on top of the party, which doesn't make much sense. Like there's a bug on my hand, right on top of, and that doesn't make any sense. So it wouldn't be on. So the party would be like a building, and you're walking on top of it, which doesn't make sense. I met my wife by a party. Well, then that means you're outside the party, you're close to it, maybe you're next to it, and that's where you met her, which is kind of weird because you probably would go inside to meet the people. So that doesn't work. I met my wife to a party. No, because to is showing motion, movement, something going towards something. So the only one that works is at. I met my wife at a party. Let's check it out. Okay, repeat after me. I met my wife at a party. Okay, and it was a wild party. All right. All right, I have time for a few more, and then I'm going to have to get out of here. But let's do the more difficult ones. Not that one. There we go. Verbs followed by prepositions. I think these are good. Here we go. I studies in Harvard University. Okay, so let's take a look. All right, applies doesn't work because it would have to be he, she, or it. He applies, she applies, doesn't work. We have to go, there's only one other verb, so we'll pick that one. I applied. Okay, so now we have different options. From studies. Sounds weird. I applied from studies? No, that's from is more like I left from the party and went home or something like that. He's from Europe. All right. I applied to sounds like it might work, but then studies would have to be in the infinitive form of the verb, the base form. So if it said I applied to study, then it might work, but it doesn't say study, it says studies. So we have 4. Okay, repeat after me. I applied for studies in Harvard University. Okay, all right, let's do another preposition. Here we go. I haven't played football many years. What do you think? Okay, so I haven't played football for many years. All right, so we're talking about a time frame here. Let's check. All right, so it's been a long time since I played football. I haven't played football for many years. Okay, repeat after me. I haven't played football for many years. Don't worry, Sky Blue. This is not a test. You won't get a bad score. This is practice. Great. Okay, let's check out verbs followed by prepositions. Here we go. Ooh. He, all of his money, gadgets. Ooh, good one. What do you think? Okay, so gadgets. Well, let's get... He spends, right? I think everyone agrees that it spends, right? Because we can't use spending because we need like a helping verb. He is spending or he was spending, so that doesn't work. Spends, right? Present. He spends all of his money. Well, we know spending won't work. By, on, or from. Well, on. He spends all of his money on gadgets. That's the reason, and that's where his money goes. All right, so repeat after me. He spends all of his money on gadgets. Right? And when we talk about gadgets, let's take a look. What we're talking about. Gadgets could be a lot of different things. All right? It could be like cell phones, electronic gear. What do we have in here? There's a lot of different stuff. Right? Looks like this one is a multi-tool. There's a camera, there's a phone, there's a control for a video game controller, something like that. Yeah, so, oh, this is a good one. There's even a drone in this one, a hoverboard, kind of a skateboard type thing. A lot of different gadgets. So gadgets are usually like electronic things, right? Or small things that we like to play with or fidget with, right? Right? Okay, so I think that is... I am going to be done, alright? So he spends all of his money on gadgets. Okay, so that is all of the time that I have today. So I'm going to go back here. And let's just take a look. Make sure, what did we do today? Well, in this English lesson, we used online exercises to test and improve our English, right? So it's a quick test, a quick quiz to see if we have, short sentences and we're able to fill them in correctly. It's good practice. And we did pronunciation too. And I suppose we had some fun. Okay. All right. If you enjoy our material here at Abolingo, feel free to subscribe and like. All right. Ooh, there's the animation. Animation. If you're already subscribed, feel free to click on the bell button. Animation. And it will give you notifications. All right. So our motto is improve your English, become more valuable. Improve your ability to communicate with arguably the language which is most used between people to communicate, right? If you have 10 people in one room and they all speak a different language, they're going to probably communicate or try to communicate using English. So it makes you more valuable when you try to communicate with people. Okay. All right. So that is it. You guys are saying thank you, and thank you guys for attending. So I'm going to play a little bit of music. I'm going to type thank you in the comments, and then I will be out of here.